Hey guys, welcome to GNP's Nerd Off. I'm Bobby, your host and judge for today's competition, and I'm here with a great panel of people today. We have a great set of topics that we're going to be talking about that we're about to get into, but before we do that, let me introduce the fighters for today. I have, all the way at the end there, Aaron. I have, to my right, Michael, and we got last week's champion, Sean. Logan's out here, man. He's kicking ass, taking names. So guys, you guys are ready to bring it, right?
Ready to bring it. I'm gonna try.
Alright, so we're gonna, same format as last time. I explained it to you guys before we started rolling, but just for the sake of you guys out there, we have a set number of topics that we're gonna be talking about today. Everyone, you guys are all prepared with your answers. Each round is a different topic, and each round is 10 minutes. You guys have 10 minutes within that, not each, but all together, to basically convince me as to why your choice is the right choice, whatever the topic is. I am 100% impartial. My decision is totally based on what they say here, their arguments, their passion, their factual delivery of whatever it is that they're saying. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, guys? Mm-hmm. Yes, this has been long overdue. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Round number one. Mm-hmm. Who should play Robin in a future Ben Affleck Batman movie? Pitch the actor and which Robin. Alright, and we're starting round one.
Who are we starting with?
Now,
I'm gonna start.
We are actually gonna start with Aaron. From there, we always start with that.
I would pitch Taron Egerton to play Dick Grayson.
Okay, that's cool.
Alright. Yeah, I decided to go with Michael B. Jordan, Fantastic Four movie Be Damned, but to play as Tim Drake.
Okay, alright.
And I would pick Joseph Gordon-Levitt to play Dick Grayson.
Alright. I like these so far. All right, so guys, the floor is yours.
Well,
okay.
First off, I just want to
right out of the gate. All right.
I just want to attack Joseph Gordon-Levitt real quick. First off, I just want to say that he wouldn't agree to do it just because of the continuity problems. And he even said, "No, I would not participate in another movie that relates to Batman as long as I am someone in the Bat family." Just because when he starred in Christopher Nolan's Batman. At the end of The Dark Knight Rises, when Batman / Bruce Wayne died or retired, most people assumed that he was going to be Robin. In actuality, he was going to take over as another Batman to uphold that unbreakable, uncorruptible, unforgettable symbol of justice that Batman was. So I don't feel like if you put him in with Ben Affleck, that symbol would still stay there, and that's another reason why Man of Steel and Christopher Nolan's universe wasn't in the same universe.
Alright, well, I got a problem with both of your answers, and it's the fact that both of you want Dick Grayson. Mm-hmm. Ben Affleck's an older Batman to begin with, so even people that are only, like, casual Batman fans, people that just, like, I know him from The Dark Knight and those terrible movies in the 90s and that one good movie in 1989.
We don't speak.
But the people that know them, even they know that, like, Dick Grayson's the first Robin. So the fact that we have this older, Batman in Ben Affleck, we need to go with one of the later Robins. Damian has a lot of continuity involved, so I don't want to, throw him in right off the bat because things get muddy. So for that, I think that Tim Drake's the better choice. I think that he has a better dynamic with Bruce going forward, because Dick, rather. He has a whole thing going forward. He has a whole problem going forward in that he's always, he's trying to be his own guy, and that he's trying to get out of the shadow of Batman. And that's kind of been a thing with him going forward. And as for my choice of Michael B. Jordan, I feel like he, as opposed to Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he needs, that redemption in the eyes of the, superhero nerd movie community. For that terrible Fantastic Four movie, and oh my god, the timer is gone. I was like, he's a good actor. I've never seen him in something I didn't like the Fantastic Four movie, but I liked him in the Fantastic Four movie. The rest of the movie was rubbish. And I feel like Tim isn't one of those characters, because you get a lot of people that are probably like, oh, well, this character's white in the comics and now they're black, this character's black in the comics and now they're white. Tonto and the Lone Ranger being played by Johnny Depp. Tim Drake isn't really one of those characters that's mired by what his ethnicity is. So you can have someone like Michael B. Jordan play him.
Okay.
And I have no idea who the guy you want to play Dick Grayson
which is where I
go. Alright, let me get back to this.
Wait, hold up, sir. Hold up, sir.
I put
You
him
started out off the gate attacking my guy. Let's come at your guy. First of all, nobody knows who the hell he is. That's number one. My guy brings butts in seats. That's number one. Number two, okay, you're coming at the continuity. That's fine. But I could say, look at Deadpool. Look at X-Men Origins. Wade Wilson, Ryan Reynolds, he played the same exact character. Nobody knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah, but in the Deadpool movie, they're making fun of that continuity.
Exactly.
You can't get away with that in dark, gritty Batman because he's dark, gritty Batman.
Yeah, but it's
Second
another...
you go jokey, you get Schumacher.
Okay, I accept that, but guess what? It's an all-new continuity altogether,
Yeah,
so
but
I
that's
can do
saying that-
whatever.
The casual moviegoer doesn't get that.
They
The
don't
whole
get...
Christian Bale, why isn't he playing Batman? Why is Ben Affleck playing
Alright.
Batman argument all
Precisely.
over again?
Yeah, but who
He's arguing
cares?
for me.
It's
I want
all
those
about the
punches.
quality. It's all about the quality of the film. As long as the movie is dope as hell.
But you're going by the rule that DC movies work the same as Marvel movies.
Okay,
No,
DC
no.
movies are bad. I'm a huge
Of course they
DC
are.
fan, and I accept this is fact.
Because they have too
Let's
much complexity
let's
in
not
the
veer
basic
off.
movie.
Let's not
yeah,
veer. That's
but-
another
yeah.
argument entirely.
Yeah, but continue with your JGO.
Right. But as I was saying, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he was in a movie called The Walk, where it was directed by Robert Zemeckis, based on the French High Wire artist. And as you both know, as I'm sure you guys know, Dick Grayson has his origin is tied to the whole circus, trapeze artistry.
Yeah, but that movie wasn't about him being a trapeze artist. It was about the whole actual getting to the top of the towers and actually extending, like, the actual math involved in it. It wasn't as much about the trapeze work. And even then, the trapeze work in the movie, it's very, like, it's not as showy as a Dick Grayson Robin would be. And that's the thing, it's Robin. If it was Nightwing, sure. But for Robin, I want Tim. Tim has never outgrown the Robin
here's
role.
the thing about Tim. You said that he was trying to get out of Batman's shadow.
Dick.
With all the the first three Robins being first Dick Grayson and then Jason Todd and then Tim Drake. With Dick Grayson, he tried to get out of Batman's shadow. He became Nightwing, and ultimately he still ended up being Batman. With Jason Todd, he tried to get out of Batman's shadow. He ended up becoming polar opposite. Yeah, he became Red Hood. Now with Robin, he decided, Tim Drake, I should say, he decided early, before I become like Dick or Jason, I'm gonna step out of the other Robin shadow. I'm gonna become my own Robin, which is Red Robin.
Well,
so you
as
can't
far as the
start
New 52
off
continuity,
with,
yeah.
So you can't start off with Tim Drake because without Tim Drake, there's
Oh, no, I'm not saying that you
well,
don't
yeah.
reference the other Robins. You
Well,
have to do it. The whole thing is that
so
Ben
just
Affleck's older
okay.
Batman.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's like a superhero movie.
Okay.
You don't mention the origin.
No,
of the
no,
story.
exactly.
It's not even that, because they say there was, as you guys saw in the trailer, there goes Jason Todd's suit.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
Tim.
there
Tim's
you go.
the next one.
There's previous Robins before.
Making my argument.
But again, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, you guys know he's older. This is an older Batman. That doesn't mean he couldn't have been Nightwing or Robin in the past. He could have.
But why would he go back to being Robin?
But
He
who's
said
That's
himself
that's
he wasn't gonna
that's
do
a
it.
downgrade
but
from being Nightwing.
Exactly.
I mean, again, who's to say how they could play it? They could come at it from multiple different avenues. You guys know, as a writer, you can make anything happen.
But
Who's
I
to-
wouldn't make him the Robin to a Ben Affleck Batman.
All right, but with Tim Drake though, it's like I feel like he doesn't have enough of a strong foothold like Dick Grayson does. Like,
But
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
why I can get
Yeah.
away with Michael B. Jordan being cast.
because he's very
And
popular.
here's another thing about Michael B. Jordan. I feel like him coming into another superhero movie, other than the fact that it's a disgrace to move from Marvel to DC so quickly.
Oh boy.
But not getting into that, the memory of Fantastic Four, because even the general audience, which I'm surprised didn't like Fantastic Four, if that would carry over into another Batman film, they're probably going to be, oh, it's another superhero film. They're not even going to generalize Fantastic Four Batman. Superhero film Michael B. Jordan is going to equal bad.
Right.
And
Michael B. Jordan, like, that's the whole thing. If no one's ever been like, Michael B. Jordan was bad in the Fantastic Four movie, you know, they're just like, the Fantastic Four movie was bad. It's never brought on him, and I'm gonna kind of help your argument here, but I have no idea who your guy is still, and I would love to know something he was in,
I was trying to
so
get
I could
to
try
that
to figure out who the hell
Some
he is.
kind of context.
Yeah,
right?
all right. Taron Egerton, he's 26 right now, I believe. He's been in 3 critically acclaimed movies so far. Kingsman, Testament of Youth, and Legend.
Was he the lead in Kingsman?
Testament of Youth is
he
critically
was,
acclaimed.
No, he wasn't the lead.
Okay, because that's the only guy who,
Oh, yeah.
like, well, besides the Super Spy and Sam Jackson. But that's really not helping your argument for this guy if I can't recall him.
Taron Egerton, he played opposite Colin Firth. Like, he's the other in Kingsman, right? That's who? Okay, so would that not qualify him as the lead?
Well,
he was a lead. I didn't
lead.
want to say
Okay.
the most important.
Just for my own notes, just so we're clear on who he is. Okay.
Alright. And another thing with Michael B. Jordan and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, well, I just don't feel like they could make it because people, like Suicide Squad, when people saw the Suicide Squad trailer, they said Harley Quinn, they said, what was that guy's name? The Sergeant, whatever. They said,
Rick Flag.
Yeah, thank you. They said Rick Flag, Harley Quinn, they said Joker, Will Smith. They didn't say Deadshot, Will Smith.
That's not a bad thing
Because
necessarily.
no, it's because Will Smith is so famous that all you see is Will Smith, and the same thing goes for up and coming Michael B. Jordan and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Well,
you see it, you're just
but
gonna say
again,
Joseph
that
Gordon-Levitt,
gets
and-
butts in the seats. That's what we want.
It gets butts in the seat, but is it gonna work out for the movie entirely by itself?
Okay, to counter that point, my guy can act. Okay, your guy's been in 3. How many?
He's been in 6 movies. These are the.
But you said 3 critically acclaimed. You
These
didn't
are
say,
the ones like 90% and up. The other ones are like 80%.
But 90%. Look at how many 90% and up Joseph Gordon-Levitt has been in. This guy can act.
But he still said he wouldn't do it.
And look at thank you. That's what I said. And look at the inconvenience of movies that he's not going to go through. He has too much dignity to do another Batman film.
Right.
That's why he said, "I'm done with Batman."
Which is why we just go Michael B. Jordan being Tim Drake and just settle this.
Like how much money did Christian Bale turn down so he didn't do the?
Well, that's
Batman?
Christian Bale. His body was
But
getting
it's
all
the
messed
same
up.
reason why Christian Bale didn't work on it,
same
and
reason.
the same reason why Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Not same reason at all. They
so
all
that way
had
they can
different
uphold the
reasons.
symbol of justice and the uncorruptible.
God, no, that's not the reason.
Joseph, in the same interview that Joseph Gordon-Levitt did on Jimmy Kimmel Live 2 months after the premiere of The Dark Knight Rises, he said, "I won't want to do it again." He recited lines from Batman Begins, saying that him becoming Batman, not Robin, Batman, was to help.
He's a lot more prepared than we are.
But listen to what you said. Becoming Batman. He's not gonna be Batman. We're talking about Robin.
But that continuity issues, though.
We're not. It's not the same continuity. So again, who
But
cares?
The general audience cares.
The Dark Knight Rises got $1.1 billion.
What happened to Terrence Howard in Iron Man 2?
I can't speak for that.
Exactly.
But since the time is running out, it's all
just
about
Michael B. Jordan.
No,
Tim Drake,
it's all about a good movie.
New Robin, fresh Robin. That way you're not jamming Dick Grayson down everyone's throats. I had to include his last name.
The last memory Dick Grayson was in was Batman and Robin, though.
Yeah, but he's like people know him as Nightwing now. Like the general public knows he's Nightwing. So we don't. You can have him in the movie as Nightwing. I'm fine with that, but don't have him be Batman's Robin. For that, I think that Tim's the better choice.
And
Wow!
I was hella prepared.
That was so good. that was awesome. I was like, I'm trying to get notes, but I'm just like, oh shit. Respect. Man. First of all, Aaron, right out of the gate, this guy was coming for blood
because he knew his choice.
He really did.
He knew.
I was way more to say
man.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No, but honestly, all of you guys, like that was an awesome round. Definitely an awesome round. I really liked it.
Yeah, we got to make it hard for you.
This was. And it was not easy. It was a tug of war of my decision. It was a process. I mean, towards the end, obviously, I was able to come up with something. But wow, that was something. I was like, that's a good point. If someone else would speak, I'd be like, damn, that's a good point too. Damn, and I'm like, okay, well, on the other hand, yeah, that's all that. Okay, so really, okay, but let me just take you through my process so as to get this out of the way. So I thought all the choices were good. I thought they were all interesting. Your arguments for as to. In terms of defense as to why your characters would be good choices, I think we're pretty spot on. So I couldn't really go for a decision because you guys I think all did a really good job in regards to that. But breaking it down in terms of the collective arguments, because that's how I have to judge this. You two, like, were you mad at Michael? You guys, like, just,
son, because I was like, yo, son,
we were like a team. That's
right off the bat. I mean, I have written down in my notes just Joseph wouldn't do it. major theme to it, and then you like it's like you threw it up and you slammed it down. You wouldn't do it. And I'm just the introduction of the continuity and how it's like it really is a clash between what he was playing in the last thing, and for him to come into that, it really wouldn't make too much sense.
Right.
I remember even Christian Bale having said something along the lines of unless Nolan was directing, he wouldn't be Batman again. So it's just like it from that perspective, I absolutely resonate with you guys. So unfortunately, that kind of knocked you out of the race. Then it was between you two. And I think Aaron, just because of your bloodlust, you kind of had him up against the ropes. I mean, I was with it just because obviously Michael B. Jordan's awesome and whatnot, but I feel like I didn't get enough as to why, other than the collective argument, as we don't really know too much about Taron Egerton. But I feel like that, I mean, it wasn't the standard, like the legit reason as to why, like, I mean, because those three movies. I mean, I'm happy you gave examples of him as to what he was in, because then it's like, oh, wow, you know, he was in some stuff. And obviously being in Kingsman, you got to kind of see, I mean, just as a result of you bringing up the fact that he was in Kingsman, I remember the character, and, you know, they showed that he had some free-running skill, which I thought was actually pretty interesting that could maybe play into a role down the line. But, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Aaron on that one. Aaron, you get the point for that one.
I'm trying so hard.
Man,